What's up, guys?
Hi.
Oh, wait, we kind of have to be quiet because they're just sleeping. We won't get super obnoxious.
That looks not straight.
Okay.
Like this. Can you turn this? Like have to.
Yeah.
That would be in the center. Okay, that's better. Ah, why does that look weird?
It doesn't.
Looks straight?
Yeah.
My brain going crazy.
Yeah. Okay, well, anyways.
Hi,
it's
guys.
Jensen and Lindsay here.
We just
filmed a dance video and we're kind of sweating.
I know. My hair underneath my is freaking sweaty. So, sorry.
Hi, everybody. Okay, well, today we are going to do a unfiltered Q&A. We've done a ton of Q&As on here, but like we're only answering the juiciest of the juicy. Like not
Juiciest of juicy.
like an apple. We're not going to answer the basics. We're going to answer the good
Yeah,
stuff.
I feel like you guys already know like the basic stuff about us, so we thought it'd be fun
But
to
maybe
do
not.
like more in depth. And hopefully, yeah. So Lindsay asked on her Instagram just some questions. So hopefully we got some good ones. Should we do it?
Should we do it? Let's do it.
Hello. Hello. Hey.
What is that?
It's a scam.
Oh, are you just messing with them? First things first, the most important question you will ever hear us answer. What is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Ooh.
Dude, I'm freaking hot.
I know. I am so sweaty, and my mouth is cotton mouth.
We haven't danced in a while, obviously. You have, or have you not? It's been a while for both
I
of us.
taught, but I haven't danced like that.
We should
We'll throw it in here.
We'll
so
throw
you
a
can
reel
see.
in.
But
Leave space for a reel.
I need a drink because my mouth is like.
Okay. We're gonna take a pause. Sorry, everybody. What would you like, Jensen?
Did you just get Olipop?
Yes, I did. Don't eat my favorite flavor, though.
What one do you want? This root
I
beer
want the
looks
root
freaking
beer.
good. I want the root beer.
No. Okay, I have more than one root beer. Okay, you guys, have you ever tried Olipop? Because obviously we're fighting over it. It's freaking good. So if you're a soda lover, but you realize that soda is kind of crappy for you, Olipop is one of the best. Honestly, it is the best soda alternative. I feel like I've tried so many, and this one is actually tasty. My favorite is root beer. If you know me, I'm a bigger. Honestly, the only soda I really like is root beer.
Yeah, freaking root beer is so good.
It's so good. But then they have so many flavors.
Yeah,
They
like
have
cherry vanilla, ginger lemon.
This one's kind of like ginger lemon's kind of like a ginger ale to me, and it's
They
so
also have
tasty.
like a vintage cola.
Yeah, if you're a Diet Coke lover, vintage cola is the way to go.
Is it good?
I mean,
Ooh.
so weird fact, I actually don't like Diet Coke, so vintage cola isn't really like my
Jam.
flavor of choice, but
Root
like
beers.
Sam loves Diet Coke, and he says that tastes
It's
so
good.
freaking good. Yeah. There's orange squeeze, which is really good. It's like a orange soda, obviously, and then
so we have
strawberry vanilla.
orange squeeze and strawberry vanilla.
But yeah,
I've heard strawberry vanilla is
vanilla.
like their best seller.
it's so good. Strawberry vanilla's really good, but my personal
think I
fave
want root beer,
is
though.
classic root beer. But yeah, like I said, if you guys are soda lovers but you don't want to be eating crap and putting crap into your body, Olipop is the way to go.
It seriously has such good like digestive health stuff in it, like
Yeah.
probiotics.
It has prebiotics, botanicals, plant fiber, only 2 grams of sugar per can. It's like it's
That's
really
what we
good.
like.
It's good stuff. Okay, well, gents, what do you think?
I mean,
You've had the root beer, right?
no, I've never had the root beer.
Dude,
I've had the strawberry vanilla.
the
Not
root beer is so good. Taste is incredible. If you guys want to try out Olipop, yeah. It's so good.
Cheers. I already drank before, but
Cheers. Okay, you guys, if you want to try out Olipop, go to the link in our description and use our code to get 15% off their variety pack of 12 different flavors.
That's awesome.
This is the perfect way to try it out, but when I say you're going to love it, you're going to love it.
You're gonna love it. This is freaking good.
It is really tasty. And it smells good. Is that a thing?
Yeah. Back to the question.
Okay, so what's your favorite ice cream flavor? Just kidding, that's not a...
Oh, I love
Okay.
ice cream.
What do you think your life would be like if you had a twin?
Ooh.
That's an interesting question. Sorry, I'm going to tell this story too long.
That is a really interesting question.
Well, Jensen had a twin.
I had
ate it.
breaking news. I had a twin and I ate it.
Jensen was supposed to be a twin.
Jensen ate her twin in the womb.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know if I've told you guys, but yeah, at the very first 2 ultrasounds, there were 2 embryos in my mom's ultrasound.
And then Jensen went, I'm hungry. And ate it.
I can't share the spotlight with another human. Just kidding. No, honestly, I feel like if it was a boy-girl twin, it would be a different story. But 2 girls, I feel like that would be really hard.
Yeah, it would be hard if you do the same things. I think if you had a twin, it'd be better if you like enjoyed
We're
different hobbies.
completely different.
Otherwise, you would just always compare
But I feel
yourself.
like that's how they usually are. They have like different interests. It'd be
Yeah.
hard to be. I mean, sisters. It was never hard to compete, but you compete with each other.
Yeah,
so
but
it's like
not even really. Like we never competed against each other.
we didn't. I mean,
You and
yeah, we
Bryn-
did.
No, we didn't. Never. I mean, we were never in the same category, age group, because I was so much better.
You were always in the advanced room.
No,
I was in
I
the
just-
beginner.
We weren't even close. Like we weren't close in age where we were competing against each other. So
Yeah,
I
but
don't
I
know,
just
could
couldn't
be
imagine
different.
having somebody that looked exactly like you.
What I think would be weird is like, would Sam be attracted? If I had an identical twin, would
Would
Sam
he
be
like
attracted
her?
to her? Probably. I mean, there'd be. Of course, you'd be like, yeah, you can appreciate they're cute. Like, there's no way, because obviously it doesn't mean you have to like love them, but you'd be attracted if they look exactly like your spouse. You would have a little bit of like.
Also,
Physical
how
attraction.
weird. So I saw this thing, like this little quote meme something, that we have never seen the way we truly look. Like, because we look at ourselves in a way that's not really what we look like.
Well,
Deep.
I
But,
mean-
like, we never truly see what we look like.
well,
so
you
I
never
wonder.
look at your own skin in the texture. You would just look at it through the mirror, but you can't look. You can't see that part of your face.
Yes, I can.
But not in real
No.
life. Like you can't see the skin.
He's saying I have texture.
I'm saying that
No.
you can only see that part of your body with a mirror.
Linda, listen. I'm saying that we have never, because we're so like judgmental and we think we know what we look like, but we have never seen ourselves truly what we look like.
Dang, you went
So
deep.
yeah, I went deep, but it would be cool to see a twin and actually see what you look like.
Yeah, but that would
But
they'd still be a little.
But what they
different.
did, yeah.
Anyways,
Interesting.
there's our. I don't know if that
There's
answered
our
the question.
spiel.
Okay, what's your favorite thing that you own and why?
Favorite thing that I own?
Own is a different thing. I mean, okay, I would say favorite thing that I own is probably it's probably our house. Like that's just like I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do without our house. Also,
Yeah.
my car. I love my car. Like I love my car.
Yeah.
I love driving in it. I just love it. So
Yeah.
I love those 2 things. But that's like very literal. But that's the thing. It says own, not possess. Like own. Like if we're talking like things that you have to buy, put money into, definitely my house because it obviously provides the most for us. I would say.
My favorite thing that I own, I'd say my wedding ring. I don't know. I
yeah.
really love my wedding ring. And maybe, I mean, Topher bought it, but now
You guys own it.
we own it.
Fun fact, not fun fact. My freaking prong on my diamond broke off on my wedding ring.
Dude.
Yeah. Did I not tell you this?
No.
Oh yeah, I haven't had it for like 2 weeks.
You're not married?
I'm not married. Don't tell.
Would you not have a band?
I have bands, but I dropped it off there because I wanted to like do the deep clean on it.
Oh, yeah.
It actually, they called this morning, it's done. But anyways, I had to
yay.
get it repaired. But I'm so lucky because if I hadn't
Shoot.
noticed the prong being broke,
Your
like when I
diamond
did,
would've been
my diamond would fall
gone.
out, which I've already lost my diamond before, but I found it. But it came out and I found it. So yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, I would say my wedding ring. I love my wedding ring.
Okay, this one says, what's your top advice for girls out there?
That's a good one. Don't let anybody treat you good.
What?
Like, don't let anybody treat you
Bad?
I just said no, don't let anybody treat you. Okay, let's know your worth. As a girl, don't let anybody take advantage of you, and find somebody that truly loves you.
That's a good one. Okay, what is something that you like that majority of people love? Oh, sorry, what is something you dislike that people love? Like something that people like and you're like, I hate it. Something that, I mean, I don't know if everybody likes it, but in Utah, I mean, literally every single person I know loves this beverage, and it's Diet Coke. And I could barf thinking about Diet Coke. Like, it is the most disgusting flavor ever. Sam,
it's not.
Dude, it's so bad.
The most disgusting
Okay,
flavor
not
ever.
ever, sorry, but it's not, like, for flavors that should taste good, it's pretty disgusting to me. I don't know what it is, but I hate it. Our parents both drink like 17 cans a day.
I love
Sam
it.
could drink 10 a day if I had enough for him, but I just stopped buying them because I don't want to drink too much. But that's why Olipop is a good alternative. But still, like, Diet Coke is the soda that I've just never, ever been okay with. In Coke, too. Like, it's not even just Diet Coke.
Eggs.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I know.
Jensen hates eggs.
I don't like eggs.
Who are you?
I like egg whites, but I don't like the yolk.
That's the weirdest thing is like when it's scrambled, how can you even tell that there's yolk in there?
I don't know. It's like the flavor
It's
of the yolk.
so weird. Okay. Have your husbands ever bought you a gift that you didn't like? That's funny.
So mine actually is funny because I don't think I've ever not liked anything Topher has bought me, but he's disliked something that I bought him. And it's really freaking funny because it was our first Christmas. Like, we were dating, it was our first Christmas, and we were up at Park City with my family, and I was like, Mom, can we buy Topher a Christmas present or whatever? So my mom helped me pick out. This is so funny. We still talk about it. It was a beanie, but in the beanie it had little speakers where your ears were. Because Topher was a big, like, skier and stuff. So I bought it because I was like, oh my gosh, he'll freaking love it. He likes to listen to music while he skis, so he'll love this. So I gave it to him, and I don't even know, like, I was so embarrassed to give it to him because I was like, I don't think he's going to like him. But fast forward a year, we're in his closet, I pull out the present, I'm like, oh, this is the beanie I got you for Christmas. And he was like, oh yeah, I never used it. It isn't cool. I'm like, oh my gosh. So that's one that I did for Topher, and he didn't like it.
Yeah,
But it was so funny. Mom was like, you'll love it. And I'm like, yeah. No, you won't, but whatever.
I honestly don't know. Sam and I are pretty obvious. We're not very, like, secretive about our present giving, so it's very rare
You
that
gotta
we
just
screw
drop
up.
the hints and be
I
like,
mean-
these are the 3 things I want.
Yeah, Sam. I mean, I will just kind of give him an idea, but I'm pretty easy. Like, it'd be really hard to give me something I didn't like. And, like, he doesn't really try with clothes. Like, he never buys me clothes.
Same
And I
with
feel
me,
like
yeah.
that's where you could go wrong, you know, is, like, style. But he gets me, I mean, maybe shoes and stuff, but yeah, we've never really had that.
When we go shopping, Topher's like, I don't understand your style anymore. I don't get it. I'm like, hey,
I don't even understand my style currently.
know.
Somebody just asked our first period story. I remember this so vividly. We flew to San Francisco because I was competing in a ballroom competition, and we got there, I started my period, and I had to compete in a competition that night, like in a ballroom competition. So I didn't have time to, like, mess around with pads because that would have fallen out of my costume. I mean, we're wearing basically like leotards while we're dancing, so I had to put in a tampon. And Whitney was at this competition with me, and she had already started her period. So me and her, I remember sitting in the bathroom just, like, trying to figure out how to put a tampon in. She was helping me. I figured it out, competed that night. And the entire time I was dancing, I was clenching my legs together so tight.
You thought it was gonna go
I thought I
out.
was gonna fall out. I'm like, it's gonna fall out. And then I was worried about the
Oh.
string. Like, being a dancer and putting in tampons is really difficult because the freaking string, like, when you're wearing like leotards as your costume and you're dancing and moving around, I'm like, this string is for sure gonna pop out.
oh, yeah.
But
Oh,
it
yeah.
didn't, and everything was fine. But that was my first period story.
That's funny.
So I literally, the first time I put a pad inside of my underwear was after having Sage. Because after you have a baby,
can't use a tampon.
You can't use a tampon, and you bleed a little. But that was the first time I've ever used a pad. Otherwise, because, like, I just went
Oh
straight
yeah,
to tampons.
after I went to the gynecologist one time, I had to
use
put
a pad?
a pad, yeah. Weird. But okay, so my first period. So I came home, I went to this really cool trip in Virgin Islands with a bunch of my friends. And while we were on the trip, they all got their period and I hadn't gotten my period. And I'm like, oh, that's weird, you know? You know how like girls' periods will like sync together?
Yes, yeah.
So I get home from the trip and my mom is looking at me and she's like, Jensen, you look like kind of like swollen, like your body looks swollen, like are you okay? And I was like, I'm kind of like crampy, I don't know, like my ankles like blew up. And so I went to bed that night. I woke up in the middle of the night and went to the bathroom, and sure enough I started my period and I was like, no, I was so sad. But cut to the chase, whatever. I had to use a tampon because my mom's like, that's all we have, we don't have any pads. But the craziest thing, so my mom put my first tampon in for me.
That's so nice, Mom.
I know, thanks, Mom. It was a whole thing. I couldn't figure out how to do it. But once it was in, it was in. But then, listen to this. That night, I had to leave to girls' camp. And if you know girls' camp, this is like an LDS.
Well, a lot of churches do a girls' camp.
Yes.
You go camping basically with all
for
the
like
young
5
women.
days with all women, and it's really fun. But you don't really have like the luxury of a bathroom, lights in the bathroom. So I remember that night I had to change my tampon, and I went into the bathroom. I had to use my headlamp and go like this and be like, where does it go? Because there were no lights in the bathroom, and
That's funny.
miserable. But Mom literally looked at me and was like, you're looking like I was like so swollen.
Weird.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And then I started my period, so there's that.
What's the most useless talent you have?
Oh.
Useless.
I wouldn't actually, can we just say most useful talent?
Sure.
Because I can memorize lyrics to a song like nobody's business.
I feel like I can't. I feel like it must be a thing in the family. We have really good memories. Like, but also it's
But
a dancer
not.
thing. It's got to be a dancer thing.
I don't know, because I don't pick up dance stuff that easily.
You don't pick up choreography easily, you think?
Not that easily, no. But literally, I can freaking...
But is that useful or is it kind of useless?
No, it's awesome, because Tover's like, how do you know the song? And I'm like...
But maybe that's a good useless talent.
Okay,
It's not
useless
like-
talent. That's
You
true.
don't really need it, but it's
I don't really
cool.
need it, but it's freaking sweet. Like,
Okay.
songs from forever ago, I can just...
I just thought of mine. I can wave with my second toe, with my toe. Do you see it?
What?
Do you see this toe right here? Ready? I can wave with just that toe. Hi.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
This one's better.
That one's better, but ew.
So there you
Useless.
go. Useless. Okay. Do you get recognized in public? Yes and no. Like it's so random. Some days you'll go,
And it's the most random people.
yeah. Well, it's just, but it's like it just shows it's like there's not a certain like crew that's
of-
always.
yeah.
I don't know though. I feel like in Utah a lot more like teenage girls are a lot more like, oh, we watch your YouTube channel, and I think when people see all of us sisters together, it's easier to be like, oh, that's definitely them. But yeah, I would say it's like 50-50. Like sometimes you'll go somewhere and a lot of people notice you. Sometimes they won't.
Yeah.
Another person asked, like, are you okay with people coming up and talking to you in public? And yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, I will never, I'm always down to say hi to people. Something that is a little bit annoying, though, is when, like, I have no problem when people come up and they're genuine fans, but when somebody comes up because they, like, saw someone else come up and they're like, well, who are you? That is the most annoying thing ever. Like, have you ever had that happen? Like
I've had
some cute
people
girls
just,
will come
like,
up and be like, we
ask.
love you, and then we'll take a picture, and then another person will come up and be like, you must be famous, huh? And you're like,
You don't know
I don't
who
know.
I
And they're like, well,
am.
can we get a picture? And I'm like, well, why? Like, if you don't even know who I
Yeah.
am, then that's dumb. Like, I just think people sometimes jump on the bandwagon. But other than that, I love
No, but we love when you guys
meeting.
come up.
Yeah.
I feel like it's fun. I always will look at my DMs or whatever, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, I just saw you at the
I know, I'm
grocery
like, say
store, and I
hi.
was too scared to say hi. It's like, just say hi. We don't care.
No, literally always say hi. Okay. Jensen, do you feel pressured to have a baby now that Lindsay has?
No, I don't feel pressure at all, but I feel really excited to have a baby because it's like now, I don't know, you think about cousins, like we had so much fun with our cousins, so now our kids will be cousins.
I know.
So I just am like, don't feel pressure, but I'm more excited now to have
Yeah.
kids.
Somebody asked, do you regret waiting so long to have kids? I'm 22 and had my baby girl 5 months ago.
Oh.
Interesting. I've
Yeah.
literally never been referred to as waiting so long. I feel like where we grew up in Utah, being 27 and having one baby, that's kind of crazy. Like by now, I mean, most of my friends have 2 to 3 kids already.
Wait, she said.
Do you regret waiting so long to have kids?
Oh.
I know, weird, right? Because most people think that, like, I mean, I think I'm a pretty average age to have your first kid. But in Utah, I feel like I'm a little bit older.
Yeah.
Like a lot of my friends already have 2 to 3 kids, but no, I don't regret waiting. I feel like this is the perfect timing for us. And like, I don't feel any sort of like, oh, I wish we could have done that, like at all. I don't feel that in the slightest. I did think, like, I didn't plan on, but when I was younger and when Sam and I first got married, like I thought I would have already had like 2 to 3 kids by now. No joke. Like I was like, oh, we'll be married for like a year, 2 years, have a baby. But I'm super glad that we waited because it was just the right timing for us. But I do want to try to like, I kind of want to be like, I want to be done having kids by 35, like done.
35?
35. So I'm hoping that I can like bust them out.
Yeah.
Because I want them to be close in age and I want to like kind of get that period of my life like done and then we can just be a family.
Yeah, just raise them.
So I don't know.
I agree. I always wanted to have all my babies before I was 30.
I know, but it's just like, I mean, I'm almost 30. Well, not almost, but I'm close to 30. Like, so weird. I bet I can only get one more kid in before I'm 30, unless I'm like crazy and go back to back to back, but.
Okay, we're going to do a little rapid fire. Okay, what's your favorite TV show?
Ooh, currently it's Dirty John. So good. But then classic Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, we're rewatching Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy, and it's really good. But
it's so good.
Outlander is my favorite. Okay, was it hard finding a boyfriend?
No.
No.
Sam and I were best friends, boyfriends.
Topher just fell in my lap.
Hey, baby.
How did you all come up with your dog's name?
We were thinking of Bear, but then we know somebody whose dog's name is Bear and brother's name is Bear. So we're like, what's another animal that we could call our dog? And then he has brown hair, so we're like, Moose. Perfect.
Oh, so cute.
And then Jensen got it from Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
You heard it
Why
here
did
first.
you get Ace?
I don't even know. I think we were looking at like boy dog names and Ace was on one of them. Whatever. Okay, what's on your bucket list?
Ooh. I really want to go to Turks and Caicos and stay in one of those like over the water bungalows.
That was always my like little kid dream. Go to Bora Bora. I think my biggest one is like to be with an elephant, like to either bathe with an elephant or to ride on top of an elephant.
I don't think they do it anymore.
They do it.
I don't think they do.
Yeah, Natalie did it in Thailand. She literally was in the water with a baby elephant.
Wow.
Okay.
Bucket list.
Dream job.
Honestly, I'm very happy with what I'm doing currently.
Same. Okay, do your husbands like each other?
Yes, thankfully.
They seriously, yes.
They're all like the most chill humans, so I feel like they just like are super easygoing.
They all kind of have like same interests, so they always like bond over that.
Yeah. Okay, last question, because we thought we'd end on a juicy one. What lip filler do we get? Your lips are beautiful. Thank you for saying that. And Jensen, what is it called?
You don't know?
No, I don't.
No, so the brand is called Juvederm, but it's the Kiss Juvederm. It's supposed to be, yeah, no, it's this new product that's supposed to be,
it's more like plump and like,
ooh, what's the word I'm looking for?
it's not so hard. It's supposed to be more like moldable to your lip.
Moldable, yes.
Yeah.
Like it's not, we used to use Juvederm Ultra Plus or whatever, and I don't know. I just like the
It's
Kiss
just softer
better.
and it looks
yeah,
more
it's
natural.
softer and it kind of just flows into your lips.
But our dad and Brindley now do our injections, which
Yeah.
is so nice. So you guys should
Check them out.
Yeah, we'll put their info in the description.
Yes, we will.
If you're in local Utah, you gotta go see them.
Getting your lips done is the best thing ever.
I know it is. If you want to do it, you should go for it.
You should do it. You're
There's
gonna
nothing
love it.
wrong with it. So.
Yeah.
But anyways, okay, that's it. Well,
Yay!
thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to check the link in our description and use our code for Olipop to get 15% off your first order.
Oh yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Bye guys. Thanks.
Bye.